Hello everybody, this is Shadow Laser here bringing you episode 29 of Dragon Age Inquisition. And if you guys remember last time, I fell down something and got down into this unknown ice cave. Okay. Right now we gotta find our way out of here. Richard was nearly killed and the mark would have been taken if it wasn't the fact that somehow he mutated it. But it is glowing a little more than normal, so that's a little worrisome. What's up with these ice caves? They make me just feel nervous.
There.
Okay, looks like the way out, but shit.
There.
Okay, let's double check any weaknesses. Vulnerability to fire, and I have an ice staff. Never make things fun. Okay, they never make it easy in retrospect. Despair demons are weak to... Okay, they are resistant to cold. What the? You've gained Mark of the Rift ability, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage, can even kill some enemies instantly. Mark of the Rift is a focus-based ability. Focus is restored each time somebody party deals damage. Each party member has a particular focus meter, but all party members gain focus with when a single member deals damage. Press this to trigger Mark of the Rift. Okay, let's try it. Whoa. But I want to move you there. I want to get my... Hold on. Mark of the Rift and focus teamwork. Okay. I'm going to look into that in a moment, but first I want to put this back here. I want to leave that on 8 because it's out of the way. Whoop. Frost essence. I don't know what's up with this place, but can't use any healing potions. 3 of those. Where am I? Seriously. Okay, we're gonna freeze to death if we don't figure out somewhere to go. Let's follow the wreckage. It's the only hope we got. All we can do is go forward. Is anyone out here that can hopefully not kill me? Okay, some trees. That's a good sign. I can see the clouds barely. Wait, is that a fire pit? Snow's up to my ankles, actually my shins, I think. If I can maybe light a fire.
It's cold. Nothing.
In retrospect, why don't I just burn one of these trees? I know that could possibly kill me, but in this situation it sounds better than dying to this. No, wait. I'm being foolish. I couldn't start a fire, and even with magic, it would burn out too quick because of the wind. I gotta find my way to the others. They have to have survived. Looks like we made it out of the storm. Mostly. But this snow is just slowing me down. Come on. Anything?
Embers. Recent.
That's good. Damn, the snow. It's just so thick. Can't get through. Let's see what's down there. The only way I can go is forward, so as I repeat myself through this march of death, I gotta go forward.
There! It's him!
Thank the Maker!
Cassandra? Cullen? You don't know how happy I am to see you, too. All of you, actually, I'm sorry. I'm so happy to see you.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're
I
hobbled.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Corypheus. I didn't get a chance to memorize his name. Corypheus. So where is he?
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Raven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
We can't let him find us. I should help them.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
I didn't die and come back.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
Should we believe Corypheus?
You saw Corypheus? What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, divinter servants of false-old gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
I believe, but is it enough?
Perhaps I was meant for this, but that didn't help at Haven. I want to believe Andraste is with me, but doubt is everywhere.
Shadows fall hope has fled, still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long, and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. Faith is made stronger by facing doubt. Untested, it is nothing.
A word.
I needed that song. But now, Solus, what do you need?
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is Elven. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
How do you know this?
All right. What is it, and how do you know about it? They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
You're right to be worried. Actually, no. So prove yourself.
If you've something that will help us, now's the time. Yes. Judging by the faithful, now is the time.
What the? Okay, it's in the
By
morning.
attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Oh boy. This is just what I wanted.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
It was Andraste's blessing.
This all began with Andraste's blessing. It was that simple.
Yet did her blessing grant you worthiness? Or was it given because you were already worthy? Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
You trust this to a mage, or... Yeah.
Perhaps I didn't hear you correctly. A mage at the head of the Inquisition.
Not a mage. You.
I happen to be a mage.
I will not pretend no one will object, but times are changing. Perhaps this is what the Maker intended. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
I'll set an example.
With fear running rampant, they need to see a mage standing for what is right. I'll defeat Corypheus standing with them, not over them.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Could he be allied with... could he be an ally with Tevinter? If he is, we're in trouble.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Could he somehow become a god?
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Is his dragon an archdemon?
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
We need more information.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus. Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Selene had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
Introduce us.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Could I be meeting who I think I'm meeting?
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
Okay, let's see what I gotta do. Whoa. See, Skyhold. Welcome to Skyhold. The new home for the Inquisition has a lot to offer. Take a look around. Inquisition trappings. Sky will be customized a variety of ways to best reflect the style and priorities of the Inquisitor. Rune crafting. Recruit an arcanist at the war table. Under this, from ashes. Speak with Josephine in the antechamber. And speak with Varric in the battlements. Well, first off, this is Skyhold. That's the Undercroft. A little spiky, but let's go here first. I've never been to... of course I've never been to the Undercroft.
What did they make down here? And what can I make?
There's something over here. Chapter 6 of Varric's book. I will look into that. I have to look for that Cull kit also. The Undercroft. Cataloging Skyhold. Difficult to be clear. We can add all the equipment our backs can bear, but the structural changes are best avoided. With new walls and such, you need anchors to tie in a new stone, which means excavation, and I wouldn't go messy with the Undercroft. Seems like it was built to a purpose. Whatever it was, the hull keep us settled on top of it. It has weathered some serious heat and pressure. There are also spots that feel like the inside of a forge. Large spots. No idea know what it means. It's solid as you can get. So we'll fill it with... it's so full with tools and toys, but there's a dwarven name for someone who tries to change an old build like that. Sodding fool. Reasonable. Hello, Harriet.
Sir,
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
Take the time you need. Actually, for both of us.
You think it's strange to say? It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Let's see. Did you bring anything from Haven?
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
How are the new facilities?
How's this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
Everything working?
You've got it all up and running.
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. There'll be a job to fill it.
See you later.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Special shipments. I'll examine that later. Use the workbench in the Skyhold undercroft to plant design for the castle. I'll get to that in a bit. I want to first visit around more. But let's examine special Staff of the Dragon, Bow of the Dragon, Dagger of the Dragon, Longsword of the Dragon, Greatsword of the Dragon, Maul of the Dragon, Shield of the Dragon, Heavy Armor of the Dragon. Oh, those are schematics. Just everything of the dragon, apparently, and why am I still hurt? Tell me I at least got a new staff. Nope. And let's at least equip that. I'll definitely have to make that new stuff. But for now, let's find the War Realm. I'd love to find someone who can runecraft for me. I have ingredients for it, and oh, fast travel point. But I'm still just getting used to the build of this place. It's so weird. Who's over there? That's Josephine. Wait, what did she want from me again? I'll talk to Josephine later. She does have a nice room now. But I want to head over here to the war chamber, or war room, I mean. The war council. Now this should be much better. Oh yeah, boy. Let's just look around. Wow. Fallow, let's see. I'm looking for some, let's see, strike a bargain with a merchant prince.
You read the report?
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Darkspawn, Magic,
Yes.
Mansley, like an archdemon. No, right now I'm not, I don't want to do any of those. I'm looking for only one thing at the moment. Acquire the Arcanist. Skyhold's incredible potential for rune crafting and master crafting smithing. If only we could find a gifted mind to gain full benefit. The War and the Velatory have claimed many experts to believe located an Arcanist with great skill and a reputation for humbling first enchanters in both Androstian and Imperial circles. 2 assassinate attempts and at least 1 expulsion have made the landholders reluctant to allow passage through their territory. It will take significant effort to bring her from Attervale, but this Arcanist will be invaluable. Okay.
I found
To Barb Hatchley must know she's
the
there. They
Inquisition
will
will
not.
compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Let's see, Alliance get overwhelm any concern, or... No, I trust Leliana for this. Let's sneak him. I don't want anyone to know we have an Arcanist. Perfect. For now, I'm done. Now, time to improve Skyhold a bit. At least fix up the main room. Actually, fix up this entire place in general. Then I'll start talking to everyone. Leliana is ready to report in. Oh, must be because that was an instant type. Damn, Skyhold. This place is nice. Now let's see, who's our Arcanist?
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
Where
Hello
is
there.
he? Or did not see that one coming.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Danga,
You're the magical advisor.
You're him.
Dagna.
The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. The reach was pretty too. In a destroy everything sort of way.
welcome to the Inquisition.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Herod's devices. Precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking. No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
You noticed the anchor?
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corypheus say. It's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open. But it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Where did you study magic?
Where does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had help, though. A Grey Warden. I am forever grateful. With that sanction, I visited a half-dozen circles. Wonders I've seen. And with an objective eye, I can spot where they overlap. That's a surprise for every teacher. It's a grand tradition, and it works so well with new thinking.
A Grey Warden helped you?
You mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start your studies.
Not any Grey Warden. The Grey Warden. The hero of Ferelden is a hero in
What?
Orzammar, too. It's incredible that someone like the hero of Ferelden would stop to help the little people. Literally.
That warden sounds special.
The Warden affected you in a special way.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same. It was a dark time. There was one light. He saved us. He saved me.
You gave up your home?
You gave up so much, left your home. Was it really that amazing?
Yes. I left my home and my family, but I just knew I could be more than a smith. I wish my people weren't stuck in the past, and I regret that my father couldn't imagine another life for me. But I don't regret what I did.
You must have learned a lot.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mage said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange. The surface could learn about lyrium smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. And so far as the Shaper is concerned, we're castless. So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
Enough excitement for now.
All right, rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it. Ready when you need me. Ready to answer
Wanted to
the
ask
great
you a little
mysteries.
more.
It'll be wonderful.
What is up with your title? I'm actually curious.
What qualifies you to be an arcanist?
I took the title because I'm a magical researcher, philosopher, and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage. It means that every skill I have, I've learned through reason and understanding. Coming from the smith caste, I know the value of mastering a craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting? Probably.
Okay, but what are your skills?
What is it you do exactly?
I was born to the forge. That's literal in the smith caste. So the hammer and tongue, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
Tell me about enchanting.
What's the story with enchanting?
Lyrium's the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. It drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
You can make masterworks?
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks.
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
A little bit of a bad dwarf joke, but I can see
Another
how that'd
time,
be
Dad.
good.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right. Well,
One
how
last
are
thing I
you?
want to ask you. I want something crafted. I'll ask you this question another time.
Ragnar, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not. It's manipulation of primal forces, and I'll make sure it goes just right. Let's see. Let's see together.
Have an item enchanted, have Harriet create a masterwork. But actually, let's see what I can do here. Banner, bed, travesty, heraldry, decor, throne, windows. I can change the banner to any kind of style I want. It's amazing. Let's see. Bed. You actually have to find some of these, so I have a free marches bed. Drapery. I have basic. I think you have to find this stuff. Heraldry. Let's see. There go. For now, I think I'll stick with an Inquisition style. Well, just to be safe. Decor. All unknown. Throne. Inquisition. I think I'll stick with it. Actually, nah, I think Inquisition style for now. And Windows. Let's keep a Ferelden theme, since we are in Ferelden, I believe. Okay, guys. I think I'll end it right here. Next episode, I'm going to meet up with that someone that Varric wants me to meet. And I have a feeling I know who it has to be. Okay, there's one of two people it could be. But, oh well, guys. In the meantime, this has been Richard the Inquisitor, the official Inquisitor. And I'll see you next time. Bye.